cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Attempting to twist and spin a narrative that would imply that maybe I or anybody who has, to a degree,
Big shout out to Byron Blake. Hit him with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe.
Advocated for Big U on here might have been responsible for breaking into one of the witnesses' houses and spray painting the word rat on the wall. Now, today, I see that lost a couple of people. Not a lot, but just a few. But I see that those are also people who are just now tuning in, so they kind of just coming in the middle. So today I'm going to break down why I made that video and how it all ties together. This video was already coming, but I wanted to make sure that I let y'all know that these two videos, they tie together. And I'll be showing you why. Y'all know how I do. I run the clips and then I double back chime in. Without wasting any more time, let's get to it.
Updates, going on with the draws down case. He's in the phase where he's having a lot of his motions heard. And he had a few motions heard yesterday. He was up in there, it was a 4-hour type demonstration yesterday. He was up in there like 4 hours. That's a long time for some motions, but there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of evidence that he's trying to exclude about his.
You know why we don't trust Eddie Boy? Because Ninja, we can't never see your face, bro. And it's something about a ninja whose face we just can never see that just makes you not want to trust said ninja who's faceless all the time. Like, nigga, why you don't never show your face? Who or what are you hiding from? It's suspicious. It's suspicious.
Case, he's trying to find out.
Hey, Reg, but you know what I know? My watch is moving swifter. My roadie's getting thicker. I like that song. Can't sleep through the night. I like that song, fool. Oh, you better believe. All I'm going to say is this real quick before we jump back into this. Phoenix Flex got a new song out. And if I was born in the 80s, I would be out here like this. My rollie's getting thicker. My watch is getting thicker. Yeah. I'll be going up. Yeah. I'll be going crazy. What? Nigga, I'll be going up in that feather mucker. What? Can't sleep through the night. I like that song. That shit fire. My rollie's moving thicker. My watch is moving thicker.
Certain things inside his case. And the first motion that he raised yesterday was he wanted to know the identities of the people that came to the grand jury for him to get indicted. He wanted to know the identity of the confidential informants.
The good old days is sick.
And things of that nature. The second motion was, the second two motions was discovery hearings and things of that nature. And then the last motion was the motion where he wanted to change judge and venues to people that hear that motion. I just know, some information that when you're dealing with the grant, they're not gonna grant that motion when you're dealing with to try to find out who came to the grand jury, who the people participating in the grand jury. They're not gonna give them at this time. I don't know if they're gonna do it later on down the line in the case, but at this time they're not gonna give it to him.
Now, y'all just heard Eddie Boy.
Eddie Boy is a flu slammer, a skulldugger, and an extreme level of larcener. He's like the larceniest of the arsoners. You feel me? So it's hard to believe what Eddie Boy's talking about because his watch ain't moving quicker and his rollie ain't getting bigger. So I don't trust it. I don't trust nobody who's been on YouTube this long, whose pockets ain't getting thicker, whose rollie's not moving quicker.
Say, Big U is trying to get the identities of the confidential informants, people who went to the grand jury on him, things of that nature. He's also saying they not gonna give that information up. Now, how this ties into the video from last night. Whack 100 did a video, a Clubhouse, whatever he was doing, where he was discussing the details of why the government was saying they did not want to release the names and information. And in this clip, he's saying that, you know, somebody broke into the house of one of the victims / witnesses and spray painted the word rat on the wall. Immediately, this was a red flag to me, because if we are watching you with the intent to deter you from testifying, why would these people break into your house and spray paint your wall instead of actually waiting on you and bumping into you? That makes no sense. So it seemed like, you know, it was an attempt to just throw a monkey wrench in the game. See, Big U has been leveraging the evidence. He believe it or not.
Who breaks into somebody's house and then writes whack? Who breaks into someone's house and writes rat on the wall? And they saying that somebody broke into Whack's house and wrote rat on the wall, or they broke into Big U's house and wrote rat on the wall? That's the part that's confusing to me. Can somebody help me clear up this confusion, please?
Not. He has been making a very, very strong argument for getting certain evidence removed, and it's working. So the government, as well as these guys, in my opinion, want to stop Big U from getting this information. This is where
This sounds like a movie. It doesn't sound real.
All ties in. This is where Eddie Boy's video from today ties into Wack's video from tonight. From last night. Because what I believe is that they are doing this, they sabotaging this, or they at least trying to sabotage Big U's ability to get this paperwork. This is why I say this. For years now, these dudes been coming online telling you about Big U's alleged crimes and how bad he is, how evil he is, how much wrong he's done. He's a snitch. All of this different stuff, right? And I'm talking thousands of videos with no problem at all. Now, here you have Eddie Boy. I'm about to run this clip for y'all where he clearly is sending shots. And his reasoning is because people are actually covering Big U's defense and not zooming in on the prosecution. Check this out.
They're not going to give him the information on the confidential informants and stuff like that. So, you know, I'll be sitting here thinking, I'll be pondering, you know, yesterday that was the them brothers Hood Day yesterday.
So basically they're saying that on the Hood Day is when Big U was having his biggest issue, I guess, with the court, is what it's seeming like, what, from Eddie Boy's Flu Flammery Skullduggery situation.
However, Big U Hood Day was.
If you ain't did so, yeah, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button, man. We appreciate the residents for being in the trap house. Take your shoes off, wash your hands, brush your teeth before you come into my trap, please. Please, 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 please.
Inside that courtroom, fight for his life. And him and Bear Claw, you know, the boy Loose Cannon lawyer was there, but Loose Cannon wasn't there. So when you're dealing with Loose Cannon,
and I'm gonna say this too, Jason, are you still here? We got Jason Marshall in the chat. Ike Turner Hands, are you here? Do we got a responsible?
Always.
When I say a responsible mod, I mean a really responsible mod, not like the fake responsible mods that are irresponsible like me. I mean like the real responsible mods. Like, we got a real responsible mod in here.
It's a red flag with this.
Ike Turner Hands, you got a Pacer account, or you got anything that can help me can stay updated to when these dudes' court dates are? That way I can start popping up like I'm supposed to.
Dude, man, he always doing some odd shit. I don't know what he got going on or what he's trying to do or whatever it is.
He's always doing some odd ish. It's crazy.
Weird. The shit that he does just be weird. And the boy Bear Claw, I don't know why everybody thinking that Bear Claw gonna keep it solid. I don't know why everybody think they gonna keep it solid. See, when these dudes be reporting on this case dealing with Big U, with a lot of these dudes, they be biased. They don't read you, the prosecutor, rebuttal.
Somebody who hates Big U telling us about Big U case and then telling us how everybody else is biased is absolutely barbaricles.
They read you what Big U lawyer is trying to establish, and they use like clickbait words like Big U got this action. the federal government messed up and all that type of stuff, bro, that'd be far away from the truth, man.
Now, this dude is literally calling out the exact titles of the videos, which is crazy. But
calling out the videos by title name is crazy. Good morning, sir, who didn't decide to wake up until 12:50 in the afternoon. Hello, other sir, who just now is waking up at 12:50 in the afternoon. Sleepy? No. I would imagine not no more. Yeah. How you doing this morning? Good. I love you. Love you, go.
That just lets you know what his issue is. Anyway, why do you care if somebody is making a video advocating for Big U? Why do you care if somebody made a video and said Big U got action? Why do you care if somebody made a video saying the government messed up? You know why? Because it contradicts your narrative. Why do you care so much about your narrative? I believe you have an agenda. You have a mission to make sure that you taint the jury as much as possible, to make sure that you spread this nonsense narrative about Big U as much as possible.
The nonsense narrative is absolutely crazy.
I want y'all to keep in mind that when Big U made a video before he turned himself in and he mentioned who he felt like played a role in his incarceration, they said that was an attempt to taint the jury. So
definitely said that was an attempt to taint the jury pool for sure.
So that was an attempt to poison the jury. What do you call these dudes making thousands of videos? And if you are somebody who has made thousands of videos, why would it matter to you if 1 or 2 or 10 videos were made that actually argue something different than what you argue? You know why? Because that short number of videos is having impact. And that impact is having the reverse effect of what they wanted to have. Now, I want y'all to listen to something. Tell me if I'm tripping or not, but I want y'all to listen to something, because at the same time as these guys are trying to control the narrative, they also trying to drown out anybody who is advocating for Big U. At the same time, they on a mission. We can't let the government find out who these we can't let Big U find out who these informants are. The government needs something that they can bring into the courtroom to argue.
Now, when Big U finds out who these informants are, whack, it's going to give Flu, Flammer, Skullduggerous, and extremely, extremely, extremely larcenous. Given Life, I see you in the chat. Given Life, if you and Ike Turner Hands could work together with Pacer to give me some more information about these upcoming Big U court dates, I promise y'all I will not miss another one. I just need to be a little bit more updated. I got a lot of things going on. If my mods can help me out, I would dramatically appreciate it.
As to why they shouldn't be, they shouldn't be required to get this up right now. What better
A to Z, feel free to jump in there if you need to.
Argument than the fact,
Reg, I know your ass ain't gonna do it. You got other shit going on.
That one of the alleged victims / witnesses has been targeted and received threats, and somebody broke into his house. Now, we about to get back to that breaking in.
Oh, okay. So one of the alleged witnesses is who they saying somebody broke into their house and wrote "rat" on the wall, which doesn't actually make sense. Got it.
Into the house part, because I want y'all to hear something. Check this out.
But they saying Big U is trying to get the documents of everybody that gave statements against him. The AUSA is saying we already have people whose lives have been threatened and is supposed to be hits on.
There's no paperwork that says it's why.
Because names have been mentioned.
Now, that's whack breaking down, why the government feels like they shouldn't have to give up this paperwork right now.
Mike doesn't want that paperwork given up because his name is in a list of witnesses and confidential informants against Big U. He doesn't want anybody to know that he's actually and factually in that paperwork.
For some reason, this goofy dude, whoever he is, decides that he wants to put my name into this conversation.
Right. They not even offering him no plea.
Reg, you see, my nigga, look, I know you got the kids. That's why I'm asking the chat and the mods to help me, because I got the kids too. Shit, help me out. Help me. You feel me? Help me. Get me right, chat. Get me right, mods. Help your boy, because, man.
Deal. Right. They got to give it to him.
So let me ask you this: when they start talking about the social media influencers, you think they talk about niggas like
Bro, listen, I got
Frank and
Now, I don't have a clue who this dude is that's talking. I don't know why the hell he even said my name, but obviously he knows who I am. Obviously, he's aware of my content. And if you are, then you would know I'm not on here threatening anybody, bro. I don't even imply no threats with none of these niggas. I just break down the paperwork. So why in the hell would you say my name unless you just trying to shift some attention towards me? Now, part of this video I talked about last night is that Wack was trying to spin a narrative and put Jack as an informant and cooperator.
Am I the only one that peeks out the window or looks in the rear view when they hear Eddie Boy's voice? Oh, God.
On people that he ain't even seen no paperwork on. But in this case, they trying to make it seem like I may have had something to do with threatening a witness. And now the government is arguing that they can't release certain documents to Big U because witnesses have been threatened. This is where it gets really tricky because this same dude who said my name actually said that he knows how to get in touch with Monster.
the only nigga, but you gotta remember, I don't know when Monster went to jail, because Monster was out. I knew up until December 24, rather. No, he was out longer than that, because remember the nigga, he went on the boy, he called in, what's the little weird dude, SBTV, whatever the nigga.
yeah.
Remember, he called into his show, was that what, last year or this year? Right? So he was on the street. So niggas say he in jail, but can you pull him up to see he in jail?
You know what? I'm gonna hit his boy, his ex-partner, and see is he in jail, because I think he might
It's a flu flab. It's a skulldug. It's an extreme larceny. It's a flu flam. It's a skulldug, and it's an extreme larceny. Though nothing about the situation makes sense.
be in jail during that time for that Ohio shit.
Yeah, because he was out working that down. That's his whole thing.
But that's not even the craziest part. I want y'all to listen to this part before I put it all together.
Homie.
Oh man, we just going over these motions and this shit they talking about with the yeah.
I think
That's what I'm reading right now.
That gotta be Monster.
But I thought he was in custody.
Yeah, but I mean, ain't nobody broke in Marley Mall house and wrote rat on the wall. You didn't see that?
He wrote rat on the wall.
Yeah, let me see you. You must have, y'all ain't got that part.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I broke into his house and wrote rat on the wall.
Yeah, I broke into the house and wrote the word rat on the wall.
It says right here.
Rich just read that.
No, your ears are not deceiving you.
It's a lot of flu flammery, skullduggery, and larceny going on for sure.
You not tripping. I know I ain't tripping. That man just said, I broke into the house and I wrote rat on the wall. That's what he just said. Now, this is the same dude who brought my name up saying I could have possibly been the person who threatened Monster. This is also the same dude who says he can get in contact with Monster's old partner and find out the information about him. So you know Monster. You know how to get in touch with Monster. It's very possible for you to go in there and break in the house and write rat on the wall and then bring it to Clubhouse and suggest that I may have done it so y'all can put a case on me to shut me up.
Having rat written on your wall definitely sounds like a good reason to move from Vegas to Utah. For sure, sounds like a good reason to move from Vegas to Utah. Probably one of the best reasons to move from Vegas to Utah.
While at the same time, prevent Big U from being able to get access to his documentation because the government now has a foundation to argue that witnesses have been threatened. I know this shit may sound far-fetched, but when you dealing with informants and police and conspiracies and shit, it's very possible. Because what are the chances that somebody just decided to break into Big Dale's house and write the word rat on the wall? If we know where you stay, bro, and we coming after you, why not just come after you? Why would we break in that's somebody who intentionally just wanted to let it be?
Yeah, that sounds stupid. That sounds stupid. Why wouldn't somebody do something to Wack? Why would they just walk into his house and write rat on the wall? So Wack is saying that he had rat written on his wall after he got caught snitching on Big U. Got it.
No, we know where he stayed. Put some little weak ass thread out there. Who the fuck talking about Big Dale got a hit on him? Stop it, man. Ain't nobody said no. I haven't heard nothing like that. Nothing like that on any outlet. Big Dale knows that what he did is frowned upon in the system. So he's trying to force them people to give him some protection. Now, here we have Wack, who has admitted that he has done business with Dale. We got this other dude who has admitted he got ties to Dale, Dale's old partner, or however you want to put it. And they are the ones who are pushing the narrative that Big Dale was threatened. This make it easier for him to get to PC or a PC joint or a sweet joint where he ain't got to worry about whether or not he got some bad paperwork. This also makes it easier for the government to prevent giving Big U the names and identities of the informants and the grand jury, the people who went to the grand jury on him. This is also why, or I'm going to say this is also motivated by the fact that I am not pushing the narrative that they want me to push. Eddie Boy just told y'all in layman's terms that they have an issue with the fact that I'm not pushing the E. How are you mad that I ain't covering the prosecution, bro? We already know what the prosecution is saying. We can read the complaint. You keep going back to the wiretaps, and the damn paperwork says that the most damning evidence from the wiretaps is what's mentioned in the complaint. So you keep trying to imply that, oh, it's more stuff in the wiretaps. There may be more stuff, but the most damning information is what's in the complaint. And if that's the best they got, I don't see a very strong case. I just don't. So I be confused. But I don't be. I ain't gonna lie, because I see the motive. Eddie Boy doesn't like the fact that I speak on Big U's defense doing a good job. Wack doesn't like that. Wack doesn't like the fact that I mentioned that Big U's lawyer referred to him as an informant. So what is they plan? You heard Eddie Boy, I burn in all this shit down. I make sure he never get out. That's they plan. All right, we need to shut dude up. Let's put a case on him. How do we do that? All right, look, you cool with you know where Big Dale be at? All right, go in there. Just spray paint on the wall or some little shit like that. You know, just do some shit like that. Then they get that to the feds, and now the feds got some leverage to stop from giving Big U his paperwork. And they also have a target, somebody that they are looking for, somebody that they are searching for that could have possibly sent a threat or broken into the residence of one of their witnesses. That's a federal case. Threats and intimidation of a federal witness, tampering with a federal witness, that's a federal case. Why the fuck would you say my name? Why would you say my name? And then you niggas so dumb, you turn around and say, yeah, I know how to get in touch with them. And oh yeah, I broke into. You niggas be talking too fast, man. So yeah, keep my name out your mouth. But for the people who were confused about the video from last night, I had intentions to drop this anyway. But I was just showing y'all the foundation. All of this shit goes together. The false claims about threatening the witness is tied to Eddie Boy and the rest of these guys feeling a way about the fact that I covered the way Big U's defense is fighting for his release.
So no threat.
What better way to get me out the way than accuse me of tampering with a federal witness? And they telling y'all they motive. He can't even.
They saying that Wack is a federal witness and Wack had somebody break into his house and write rat on the wall, which is why he moved from Vegas to Utah. That all being said, that is my boy Byron Blizzake. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Y'all know that we gone. Chat, y'all stay and kick it, man, because we got some things to go over. You know what? I think, you know what, chat?
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.